Welcome back. Spring planting is here, and now is the time to prepare your garden for the new season. Kenny Rabelais from the Plant Gallery is here with some tips. Welcome back.
Well, glad to be back, and I'm glad to help people out with their plants because, people are coming out and it's like, okay, what's the best thing to plant?
Sure.
We know it's kind of gets cool and then it gets warm, but we know the hot weather's coming.
That we do, and it's going to stay, right? I mean, we do know that, yeah.
Unfortunately, in a couple of months, it is going to stay. So we brought some great plants, and I want to go ahead and talk with you about them. Remember, when you're spring planting, and we live in Southeast Louisiana, all of our soil drops every year a little bit. So it's always nice to add some fresh soil to any planting you're doing. And it could be just a bag of light Metro Mix or something like that.
Okay.
And it kind of
spruces it up a little bit.
Spruces it up, and make sure, when you're in there, you loosen up your own soil in your own gardens and not just plant a hole and, it's not real loosened up because it packs down after a while. So you want it to be fresh and nice. And of course,
aerate it a little bit.
Aerated it, I mean, that's exactly what we're doing. And always use mulch after because we know that hot weather's coming, and the mulch is really keep the weeds out and to keep that moisture in the ground, which is always a help. But let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Just an old favorite, a geranium. Love it. 15 different colors. It's an upright plant, and I'll be talking about a lot of things about upright and cascading.
Sure.
Because a lot of people are doing container gardening in pots, and you want to have an upright, and then also you want to have like a cascade like this, like this plant here. Always a good favorite is impatiens. Now impatiens come in regular impatiens for shade, and then have sun impatiens.
Okay, that's good to know. So make sure you're planting in the right spot.
Absolutely. The sun impatiens come in 53 different colors, so you can really have your choice on that. And I really recommend the sun impatient because it just lasts, and it will last all throughout the summer. Let's go through a begonia, old-time favorite. Okay, you have two different begonias, green leaf begonia and the red leaf begonia.
Look at that. Okay.
People call it the bronze leaf begonia. This is for sun, and this is for shade.
Okay,
so that's great.
All right, yes.
A salvia, this is an upright plant. It comes in white, and it comes in a lavender. Beautiful plant, and it'll get about this high, and does great in the sun.
Its blossoms remind me of lavender in and of itself.
So which is great. Great plant is the dwarf pinta. This blooms, we have 28 colors in this, and this blooms in full sun all summer long.
Oh my gosh.
It's a great plant. If you have a spot that's like, oh, I get the heat, I get the sun all day long, this is one of your plants.
So this sounds like something that everyone wants to put on their checklist of plants to buy, this one.
Absolutely. Okay, now we're going to go through a couple of petunias, which is an awesome plant.
Okay.
And now I recommend the sun petunias, or we call them wave petunias. 15 years ago, they had petunias that could last only the springtime, and once the heat came, it wiped them all away. Now they've come out with all of these great plants that could take sun and heat.
Sure.
Like this is actually in the petunia family. It's called a million bell, which is, you see how smaller the bloom is?
Very delicate.
Compared to this regular petunia.
Right.
It's in the same family, but this is also a cascade, which is...
I was just going to ask you that. This looks like this would be one of the cascading plants.
So, if you have a pot, you would plant this at the base of the pot, and then have your upright, right behind it, which gives you an up and a cascade, which is awesome.
Okay.
Let's go down to this petunia. Now, petunia colors, there are 186 petunia colors out there right now.
Oh my goodness.
So this is like one of the new ones for this year. How pretty, and
So are they kind of hybrids? Is that how you get the new colors?
Exactly. It's crossbred, and they're doing all kinds of fun things. And I think years to come, we're gonna have
who knows,
thousands of different.
Right.
This is a wave petunia in the white. It still has the big bloom. It could take the sun. Also has some cascade in upright. And look how nice this petunia is right here. It's almost like a little bush.
Right, it is. It's its own entity, I guess you could say.
Right.
Beautiful.
And if any of these plants get a little scraggly during the year, like June, July, you just trim them off as they cascade, and it helps all the energy to go up top. So you don't have all this pretty cascade way down here and nothing up top.
I see.
I want to go through one of my favorite plants is these Diplodenas in the back.
Okay.
Okay, this is the pink Diplodena, and this is the white. And you talk about takes full sun, and it can bloom from early spring, and if we don't have a freeze, they'll be blooming in December.
Oh my goodness.
So
okay.
They rebloom, and if you just look at the bloom, the buds on this, plus the blooms.
Right, there are buds everywhere and blooms, and it's so thick.
That is all summer long. So I love to put these in pots and gardens when you just need a big splash of color, and they come in actually a red, a pink and white, and of course the white and pink that we have here today. And that's a fun plant, and we have a lot of success with that throughout New Orleans.
Great, and it sounds like, I mean, for spring, you really do want that pop of color, right, in your garden, just beautiful.
Yeah, everybody wants the instant
Right.
color, which is great, but we want you to be successful because, you know, if you're buying the plants and doing the effort, we want you to have color not just this week, but all throughout the season. And, you know, as we talked about, we know it's going to get hot, and these plants could take the heat.
That is so good to know. Thank you so much, Kenny, for being here again today. Now, to learn more about the Plant Gallery, you can head to their website, theplantgallery.com, or give them a call at 504-488-8887. You can also visit them in person at 9401 Airline Highway in New Orleans, and you can head to wwltv.com and hit Gardening under the Features tab for more information on the Plant Gallery.